games with no problem either.
Yeah.
They're looking real dominant, which is nice.
There you go. So here at home tonight, 6:30 is your coverage, and then 7 o'clock tip-off against Miami at the Romo Fijo. Wednesday night, they're here at home, play the Rockets. Then they'll go back to Milwaukee, play the Bucks. I was reading that the Cavs are doing well despite having one of the toughest schedules of the entire year of any team.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just hyperbole or...
No, they're playing good teams, and especially they've played a lot more road games, and then their schedule's just been kind of hectic too. Like not a lot of homestands for like lengthy amounts of time. So
I also saw that the Cavaliers have officially joined the long list of teams who are interested in Ben Simmons. So whether or not anything will materialize there, who knows? But the Sixers are really trying to get him out of Philly. He's been a pain in the ass.
He's trying to get out of there. Philly didn't want to trade him, but they basically have no choice.
He wore them down, basically. Yep. They were like, okay, fine. So the Cavs join, half a dozen teams would like Ben Simmons.
I don't think the Cavs need him.
I don't know that they do either. Knicks, Lakers, Wolves, Blazers, Kings, Pacers are the ones that have made overtures to his people, and Cleveland Cavaliers are officially among the teams that are interested. But this is probably, you put a line in the water and see what comes back. So Cavs basketball tonight on 100.7 WMMS, your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. And, of course, on the iHeartRadio app, if you're in the area but not able to listen on MMS, you can listen on that app. Poundcake's still talking to a listener. Did you see the lady who started shooting up the Wendys drive-thru?
No, geez,
because her order took too long in Euclid. It's made national news. Boy, God bless you, Euclid. Every time you make national news, it's for something great.
Yeah, at least it's not
bestiality.
Bestiality this time.
Well, that's South Euclid.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You want to make sure that you really demarcate your Euclids. I think South Euclid is the hot spot for bestiality, if history is any guide. And so, I don't know where in Euclid this is, but there's a lady who was trying to order Wendys, and it took too long. And she just started shooting.
Do you want those fries to be hot and crispy, or do you want them to be soggy?
Yeah, listen.
You might have to wait a little bit.
And I guarantee it wasn't too long.
Right.
And if they're making you wait too long, you know what they're doing? They're making that food fresh. Maybe she had a question about breakfast hours. She was there for, I don't know, it took too long.
911, what is your emergency?
You hear those pops? She's out there, pop, pop, pop.
911, what is your emergency?
I'm in line at Wendys off of Lakeshore, and some dude just shot his gun like 5 times at their box.
From our understanding, she was upset with her order, that it was taking too long. And
Wait, was it a guy or a girl?
Well, I think
the guy had the gun, but the girl was pissed.
No, I think the person making the phone call thought that it was a guy.
Oh.
But then when they had done the investigation, they found out that it was a woman.
Ladies can be psychos too, gals. Yeah. I don't know why you think it's got to be a guy just because there's a firearm in the car.
They're shooting it at the box?
Well, that's, listen. It's not a lot of brain power at work there if you're firing your pistol at the Wendys. Better than at the drive-thru window.
Yeah.
The box you can replace. There's simply no way to replace that person at the window. That could cost that company upwards of $9 an hour.
Of Lakeshore, and some dude just shot his gun like 5 times at their box.
From our understanding, she was upset with her order, that it was taking too long, and she had some choice words for the staff. And I know that, people's patience is wearing thin, but pulling out a firearm and firing into a restaurant is never the answer.
That's Euclid Police Chief Scott Meyer, who's out there doing the best they can do, dealing with morons who are firing their pistols at the Wendys box. This was around 10 o'clock at night. No word as to what the order entailed. See, there are so many of these stories that I find kind of, they're interesting to me from the jump, but they're just missing enough information to lose me. Why didn't they ask what was the order? Do they think that that's is that not important information?
Well, we don't even know if she even got a chance to order.
Well, Well,
because she's waiting at the box, and they may have said, "Oh, we'll be right with you," and then she's just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, the cop said
we don't even know if we got the order out.
And the cop implied that she was upset with how long her order was taking. But maybe okay.
Yeah,
so how long it took to get her order?
Because
she's at the box. She's not at the window.
Right.
See, this is pertinent information. If she had been too long waiting for the order, she would have been at the window.
Oh, Tia.
What?
That's her name.
Oh, Tia is her name?
Tia. But I'm saying, Tia.
And so, my order better be mother effing right before they shot up the box.
Why deal with... Who wants to work in fast food if they have to deal with stuff like this?
Also, you think you're going to have to... If you don't like waiting, shooting a gun, and then having to go to court and have to go to jail and all
you
that
got to speed off. You're still not getting your food.
You're still not getting your food, and now you're going to be waiting around for a lot of other bull crap.
The whole world is understaffed. Please be kind to the ones that showed up. Literally on every door.
Well, and listen, I mean...
It's true, though.
Yeah.
Like, literally...
These are the kinds of stories that remind you how good we've mostly got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got time. It's 10 o'clock at night. You know, who knows? Maybe a second shifter, right? Maybe they had a long day at work, and they just want some fries. They heard that they come to you unceasingly hot and crispy, dashed with what I understand to be just Himalayan sea salt.
No! How dare you! It's not that pink Himalayan.
I didn't say pink.
Crap.
Oh, what is
most
it?
Of it's sea salt, the best salt you can get.
I thought it was Himalayan sea salt.
No! It's from the ocean. It's from the sea.
What am I thinking? Himalayan implies mountain salt?
Isn't that where the Himalayans
Well,
are?
There are Himalayan mountains, but I thought that it's a
sea salt.
It's a mountain range.
Yes.
Aren't there seas at the feet of those mountains?
There could be, but that would not be Himalayan.
So Himalayan salt is not sea salt.
Not that I know of.
Oh,
It
okay.
might be some fancy branding thing that they try to do.
I see.
To try and compete with the beauty that is sea salt.
So Himalayan salt, which is it's probably from Pakistan, as I understand.
Right.
Right? And so for people to go, I don't want no goddamn Pakistani salt.
Unless it's from the sea.
Unless it's from the sea.
As long as it's the sea.
Yeah.
That's the good salt.
Okay. So just to be clear,
Yes.
she is ordering, let's say, for the sake of argument, they're ordering some hot and crispy fries, just dusted with Himalayan salt.
Not Himalayan salt.
Oh, sea salt.
Sea salt.
Sea salt run. Yeah. See the perp drive away in a silver Chevy Impala. Right. Yeah, God bless these people that are working. I mean, you know, people are like, oh, why should unskilled people? I love the there is no unskilled labor meme on social media. I retweet it every time I see it because it's really true. These people that like, that's supposed to be a job you have in high school. Yeah, it was supposed to be a job you had in high school, but now it's people's job. Fast food, these are the new factory jobs or fast food jobs, all right? So, you know, these people, they don't want to work. Yeah, they don't want to work because there's people shooting through the window.
And they don't want to work for no money.
Right.
They want to be able to, if they're going to work, they want to be able to make a living.
When you were in high school, if you had, I bypassed the whole fast food thing. I worked fine dining. I was fortunate enough to
I was a sandwich artist.
Bill was a sandwich artist. I worked in a restaurant.
Now, that's different, though, because you're passionate about your art.
Right,
now,
yeah.
The thing is,
you're not a sandwich yeoman. You're a sandwich artist.
When they tell you you're a sandwich artist, I got into some beefs with the customers and the people that worked at Subway because this is my art.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted an Italian BMT. My interpretation of an Italian BMT is going to be different than what you think you're supposed to get.
That's right. Bill's interpretation of a BMT involved tuna. Mm-hmm. Who are you to say what his art should be?
Bigger, meatier, tuna ear.
What is I never quite understood what BMT stood for.
Bigger, meatier, tastier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bigger Meteor. I mean, that's all subjective. Meteor than what?
Exactly.
Bigger than what?
That's part of the art.
Oh, it's all subjective.
Mm-hmm.
It's intrinsically open to interpretation.
Right.
Man, that's good. That is good.
They'd be like, can I have a little bit of mayonnaise? I'm like, you'll get the mayonnaise that I give you.
Yeah, right.
You see, this is artist.
That's right. I'm trying to keep my Ford research grant.
I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not trying to make things the exact way you want them to be. I'm an artist. I got to feel what the sandwich needs to be.
Yeah. Not all art. Some art, including my sandwiches, might leave you feeling empty inside.
Yeah.
But that's the nature of art.
That's the whole idea behind my version of the chicken bacon ranch.
That's right.
There's no chicken or bacon or...
No.
It's just ranch.
That's right.
And it's a comment on American society.
Yeah.
And our obsession with...
With capitalism, thank you very much.
All right, yeah.
You know, all these people who were running off to this Van Gogh, Van Gogh, he was Dutch, installation, right?
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
I'm going to be that guy. Anyway, people going to the Van Gogh thing, they don't realize before, I mean, he was, you know, the most famous artists we know were never recognized in their own times, right? They're always posthumously canonized. So he made his living how? He was a sandwich monger. I don't know when monger became maker, but back when he was living, he was a monger. And so his art, much like yours, his art was originally... Sandwiches. Right.
And somehow, he was very derivative of a young Bill Squire.
Mm-hmm. Somehow.
He was stealing my ideas.
Somehow.
Even though he was making sandwiches decades before I did.
Decades. Easily. Yes. Yes, Van Gogh was decades before you.
I know.
So listen.
He was alive at a point. I don't remember.
A lot of people don't know. Poundcake mentioned his lunch earlier today. It was French fry and mustard sandwich. Whatever he had. It was turkey and bacon, right? Turkey bacon. Not turkey bacon. It was turkey and bacon. And a lot of people don't know the sandwich he described with the toasted white bread. Bill Squire was the first person in this part of the country, at least. I think it predated you out west by a couple of years. He was the first person to toast white bread.
Well, it's not that I was the first person to toast white bread. It's the method that I used to toast it. I would use a curling iron.
You used one of those creme brulee torches.
No, it was
very meticulous.
It was a curling
iron
that I stole from my mom, and I would use that to toast the bread. And people thought that was just so unique, and it gave kind of a different flavor to the bread because of all the chemicals that were on the curling iron. Because I didn't clean it.
It was also genius in its simplicity that what you did, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, but what you did was you ensured repeat customers. Because what would happen is his mother would invariably use that curling iron to curl her own hair, and it would make her head smell like sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And then everyone in the house, a lot of kids in that Squire house,
and make sandwiches.
All those kids would get hungry, and they'd go, sandwiches. And here comes Bill, the sandwich artist, going, let me do that. It was the perfect circular repeat customers.
Some people get mad. They'll be like, this isn't what I ordered. And I would just say, fine, then don't eat it. I don't care.
Right.
I'm not trying to make you a lunch. I'm trying to create
an experience.
An experience for you, and you don't even appreciate it.
Anyone can make you lunch out there, all right? Anybody can pour some chili into a cup. Anybody can take beef barley and pour that into a mug.
Yeah, and the reason it's taken so long to make your sandwich is because I'm only using my elbows to show you how difficult the time that the roast beef, what they went through. It's a commentary on factory farming.
Wait, you want to show the customer what the beef went?
Yeah,
what the beef went through.
The beef struggle.
Right. Okay. Listen, so when people go, wow, that's so inexpensive, a $5 footlong. Yeah, but you're also getting a history lesson. You're also getting a master class in art appreciation.
That's right.
How many stores do you think another food place is going to explain to you the beef struggle? No, they're not. Nobody cares what their food went through.
I was the Banksy of Subway.
Right.
Miss those days.
Yeah.
Unappreciated in my time.
Well, all
when I'm
great
dead,
artists
people
are.
will care.
All great artists are. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. Anytime you just want to leave a quick message there, you can. It's 216-986-8903.
Hey, Alan. Andy, Denver Bureau Chief here. Making my way across the country, driving back home to the Cleveland area for Christmas, and I can't help but notice all of the billboards that are, Christian-centric. Mainly, don't get abortions, right? Kill relativism, not babies. Sacred Heart of Jesus photos. With Jesus is real on it, right? And I just can't help but notice, I feel like people are trying to tell me how to live. And, all I can really say there is, ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Boy, that was a long way to walk for that payoff.
It worked, though.
But a payoff nonetheless. That's okay. Yeah, I've heard from a handful of people who were on cross-country trips. I'm like, I hope you didn't go through Kentucky over the weekend. People that are literally driving cross-country, asking to be temporary bureau chiefs and things of that nature. So the Denver to Cleveland trip, yeah, once you get out of the sticks, boy, there are some psychotic billboards out there. At least here at home, we get Merry Christmas from the Misnies, right?
Yeah.
That'll warm your hearth in your home.
Yeah, and once you get to it's just farmland and stuff like that, they're always telling you about Santa being real.
Right. All that. Yeah. Stop telling me how to think, billboard.
My favorite billboard that I ever saw was prayer will end abortion.
Yeah.
And I wish they would just leave it at that.
There you go.
Stop doing anything else. If
That's
your prayer's
right.
so good,
leave it to prayer.
Leave it to prayer.
Yeah. Leave it to prayer. It's done so many great things unequivocally.
Leave it to prayer.
Yeah.
Because they're not just using prayer; they have to use thoughts too. So thoughts and prayers together.
But that's not what the billboard said.
That's not what the billboard said. The billboard said prayer will end abortion.
They clearly weren't using their thoughts.
What if abortion ended prayer? That might be a little plot twist.
I mean, if you do enough abortions.
It's a minimum number of abortions we have to do to end prayer. I don't know. Well, we'll send that over to Case Western and see what they come back with. I've got to take a break. If you want to get a text for anything, 35192 to do that.